Welcome to the Daily Circ Report, brought to you by, well, for now, just our sense of humor. Let's dive in.
Let's do it.
Today, we're digging through your sources, pulling out some really fascinating stuff from India's headlines. We've got everything from huge infrastructure projects and, super futuristic tech to market ups and downs and even some local drama. It's going to be a bit of a ride, so, buckle up.
Sounds good. Where do we start?
Okay, let's kick things off with a real bang. A classic sibling rivalry, but seriously, on this massive geopolitical scale, we're talking about the Great Dam Race between China and India.
Ah, yes. What's really striking here is just how fast it all happened.
Yeah.
So reports suggest China announced these plans for a mega dam on the Brahmaputra River.
Right.
And almost instantly, India's response was to fast-track its own big dam project, the Upper Siang Dam.
Yeah.
So this isn't just about water, right? It's a huge geopolitical signal. It's about who controls resources, regional influence. It really makes you question those transboundary water agreements long term.
Exactly. It's totally like India saw what China was doing and was like, hold my chai, I'm going bigger.
Yeah.
It's nuts.
Yeah.
It's this race where, someone sarcastically pointed out, it's like two neighbors competing to see who can displace more people first. I mean, what a goal, eh?
Yeah.
But seriously, this competition, it brings up massive questions about the environmental side of things.
Oh, absolutely. You've got environmentalists, understandably, probably pulling their hair out over these huge projects.
Yeah.
But then on the flip side, you probably got engineers just thrilled by the challenge, the scale, the innovation involved.
Right, the sheer size of it.
And for you listening, maybe wondering, does this mean lower water bills? Well, the spoiler, based on everything we've seen, is probably not.
Definitely not. Okay, so from giant dams changing landscapes, let's pivot. Something just as big in its own way, but smaller scale. And honestly, a bit sci-fi. Smart villages.
Right, so this brings us to Satnavari. It's being highlighted as India's first AI village. We're talking fiber optic internet, drones buzzing around doing precision agriculture stuff, apps telling farmers their, quote, soil needs therapy, apparently,
Soil therapy!
and actual artificial intelligence managing irrigation.
It's a massive leap into the future for rural development.
It's incredible. Seriously, I'm picturing villagers asking ChatGPT, which crop should I plant this season? And poor Alexa is just sitting there feeling left out.
Yeah, maybe.
But joking aside, this whole move towards AI villages like Satnavari, it's more than just cool tech, isn't it? It's like this huge social experiment, trying to bridge that digital divide between rural and urban areas.
Exactly. And it brings up really important questions, too, about, digital literacy, data privacy, making sure everyone actually benefits from these fancy tools.
Yeah, equity is key.
And if we kind of zoom out, connect this to the bigger picture, it feels a bit like watching a financial comedy play out.
Yeah.
You've got the stock market just having a party,
Oh, yeah.
while the Indian rupee is, let's just say it's having a rough time. You say that again. The Sensex and Nifty, those are the big Indian stock indices. They're bouncing around like they just mainline caffeine. All because of these whispers, these rumors of a possible interest rate cut from the U.S. Federal Reserve.
Right. That kind of news makes emerging markets like India look more attractive to foreign investors chasing better returns. So, yeah, pure excitement for some traders.
Totally. Market activity surging.
And meanwhile, you can picture the average investor, maybe with just $5 in their trading app, still absolutely convinced they're going to be the next Warren Buffett on this wave.
Always. But okay, under all that market hype, the rupee is definitely feeling the pressure. What's going on there?
Well, reports point to a few things piling on. There's the shadow of potential U.S. tariffs, which could hit India's exports. Then you got global bond yields climbing, which makes Indian debt less appealing, potentially leading to money flowing out.
Right, capital outflows.
And even domestically, changes or adjustments to the goods and services tax, the GST, they add a layer of regulatory uncertainty. All this stuff together puts pressure on the rupee.
It really highlights that point, doesn't it? The economy feels like a seesaw sometimes, and the poor rupee often seems stuck on the light end, getting bounced around by outside forces.
That's a good way to put it.
Okay, speaking of pressure and stress, let's switch gears to thousands of students. Today is ICSI CS results day.
Ah, yes, the company secretary exams.
Exactly, the Institute of Company Secretaries of India. This is a massive deal for so many aspiring professionals. The energy around it is just palpable.
Oh, absolutely. Our sources paint this picture of students just hammering the refresh button on the ICSI website like every 2 seconds,
Totally.
probably bargaining with every deity they can think of for good news.
Yeah.
It's just a day packed with, nerve-wracking anticipation for these young people starting their careers.
Oh, I bet. And hey, if the site crashes, which, let's be real, happens all the time on results days with that kind of traffic,
It's known to happen.
it's not some divine sign, okay? It's just servers doing their usual, whoa, too many people, routine under pressure,
Yeah.
standard stuff.
Standard server meltdown.
Yeah.
And finally, shifting to something a bit more local, some drama out of Nagpur raises an interesting point about, well, observation.
Right. So there's a ban in place near the RSS headquarters. That's the Rashtriya Swayamsevak Sangh.
Mm-hmm.
No drones, no photography, no videography allowed near there until October. Very specific, very temporary.
Yeah, the short version is basically, we're watching you, but you are definitely not allowed to watch us.
Exactly.
Sets up this kind of curious situation of controlled public space right there.
You just know somewhere there's a wedding videographer in Nagpur just having a minor meltdown trying to figure out their shots.
Probably.
But really, this whole thing, it makes you think, doesn't it? About that tricky balance between security, privacy, and, the public's right to see what's going on, especially with surveillance tech everywhere these days.
It's a constant tension.
Well, that is all we have time for on today's Daily SARC Report.
That flew by.